Hello everyone. Have you ever seen the space that is just burst with vibrancy and beauty? We are excited to reveal such a transformation by Archideo, crafted along with Arvind and Madhumita.
Hey, hi.
I would like to know, how was your journey with Archideo Interiors?
So starting from January onwards, we had an initial design discussion. So that itself prolonged for almost 1.5 months.
We had a long design journey. Actually, we had very specific custom requirements also, and I think Archideo was the first team who had accepted it, and on top of that, they added their own, innovations in that, and it turned out very beautifully. So I must say, initially through the design, a lot of efforts was put in. There were a lot of adaptations, but the team was completely open for it. So that's something I really loved about the interactions that we had, and there were a lot of brainstorming also, and we never had any time restriction in that matter. So design, then once we finalized the design and got into the execution phase, that was altogether a different experience. So
basically the design is something that made this journey happen, but the execution part is something that makes it happen actually. So the team entirely put a lot of effort, including the workers. So each and every corner, as per the design, they executed it properly. And most importantly, whatever we wanted, we executed it, and even after the execution also, the QC work, everything was prompt and punctual. And hats off to the team, entire team. They have given us the entire house with fabulous design as per our whatever that is there in our mind. With the same,
it turned out exactly the same way that we wanted. If you take the render and see, it is more or less the same. So that was a bit tough. The designers were here in the site a lot of times to make sure that the team is working as per the design, and the small elements they made sure that it is in par with the design. So yeah, kudos to the team on that.
So I would like to ask, why did you choose this theme? Because it is literally with vibrancy theme, and also every room has its own story.
The first thing, the designer, Keshav was our designer, and what he asked is whether you want to go subtle and mild or loud and vibrant. So we are both of the loud type, so that's where this vibrancy theme came. And not just from the architecture theme, we wanted some specific requirements that actually tells our story. So the theme here, if you see, the different areas will have a particular storytelling also. Like here you can see the dining area, it's a honeybee theme.
Yes.
And that goes to the kitchen also. And the reason for that is that my name is Madhumita, so that translates to honey minded. So that's where you would see, I mostly spend my time in the kitchen, so kitchen and dining area is of the honey theme. The living area, if you see, you would see elements of lotus everywhere, and that goes with his name, which is Aravind. So Aravind in Sanskrit means lotus. So that's where we have incorporated a lot of elements. If you see the wall there, and then the small design elements, so that all goes with the lotus theme. And if you see the two bedrooms, the master bedroom will be moon theme, moonlight, and the guest bedroom is sunlight. So that actually goes after our son's name, which is Idhant. So Idhant means luminous. So this is something we explicitly wanted, not quite literally, but it has to subtly show our story also. So that was something that Keshav and Anushree had beautifully put in the design. Even if the different room speaks of different themes, you would see elements of continuation also. So that
was really important for us. Like, it should not be like bits and pieces. Here it's there, here it's that theme, like that. It should not come. It should flow actually. So that is something that anyways, the designers have that potential and capability, and they have designed it wonderfully well.
So kids bedroom we wanted a pure kids bedroom, but on top of that we wanted, managing the space was one of the difficult things there, because it's a very small room, and it took almost 2 hours for me, Keshav, Anushree and Arvind to just put the things in place during the design discussion, and that really came out well also, because whoever come to our house, they watch the kids bedroom and they say it's beautifully placed, and every nook and corner is utilized quite well. So yeah.
So sir, I would like to ask, which is your favorite space in this amazing home?
So the favorite spot for me is my master bedroom. So as Madhumita mentioned, so it's a moon theme. So one part is like a dark theme, so that is the moon theme, and the other part which has the ventilation and light, that is kind of light theme. So whenever from my hectic work, I feel like I just want to go there and have my own time.
So there again, we particularly wanted one resting area and a sitting area kind of segregation. So once you enter the room, you'll actually see a darker cave, which is our resting area, and then a lighter sitting area at the right side. So that was also well thought out and put.
Okay. And what about you, ma'am?
For me, I would say the kids' bedroom. So, like I mentioned, it was quite challenging to design the room because it's a very small room. So, you wouldn't want it to be too bulky and congested, but we wanted the requirement that the bunker bed has to be there. And the bunker bed, we didn't want it to be quite kiddish also because kids grow when they become a teen, they would still want to use that room. And on top of that, one more requirement that we had is to use that like a home theater, like when our friends are here to conduct a bit of a party space, watching or screening some movie. So it was all taken into consideration during the design and execution, and the spacing, everything you would see will really concur to that. So yeah, Market's bedroom would be my favorite place.
Okay. Would you recommend like Arcadio for further your interiors, your friends or family?
Definitely. So when we had the housewarming ceremony here, a lot of our folks from Kerala had come here, and my office colleagues had also come, and in fact some of them are planning to do their home renovation. So they were already asking for the contact, and we are already recommending. So yeah, it's on your way already.
Basically, the thing is like it's an entire teamwork. So starting from the design phase, the execution phase, all the entire team was gelling well. So that is what matters the most. Let's say if the design is good and the execution is not okay, then it won't come like this. Right? So, but the entire team put in their wholehearted effort. So definitely, we will recommend Arcadio for any interior work. Definitely.